Da 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 da. What's my good cheer? Welcome, everybody. It is the end of, well, in this project, it is the end of my work week. Today is the last day of working with this powerful word that we picked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We looked at it in different perspectives. Sometimes it's just an experience, sometimes it was just in my exhaustion and just showing up because, right? I promised I would be here and going back into my lives each night, whether it is immediately after I did my podcast or if it's on my way to work and I have 10 minutes on the bus to take it in, you know, and sometimes, quite often, that's the most difficult part for me because this coming in and just letting go and letting the live show flow the way it flows, that's the easy part. The hard part is facing myself at the end of that live and saying, Cindy, did you embarrass yourself? Did you say something that was untrue? That's a big one for me, right? Because the very least I have to try and show up in that belief because none of this works without that belief, without the faith that it will. Even me showing up, it takes belief and it takes that faith that if I just show up, everything will be okay. Grateful that I show up and I come into my lives and I don't totally embarrass myself. And very rarely do I because I understand that it is in making those small missteps in my life that I'm going to be able to recognize I made a boo boo, right? And whether or not I see that immediately in my own actions and through some of those lessons that I've taken in, sometimes it's that guilt and shame that surfaces right away, right? That I have to take a look at it. And even that guilt and shame is a joker in itself because I have been fooled into believing that, I haven't done well, right? Just in not wanting to come back into my live show and watch my live again because I'm afraid I misstepped or embarrassed myself, right? I don't worry about too much about the hair and the makeup anymore. Grateful that that one is off the plate, but that took lessons, right? That took lessons in just accepting myself for all my flaws. It doesn't mean let myself go, and we're going to go into this word, kind of look at it, kind of in an perspective that is attached to that. You know, perseverance. We look at that, and that's the word we got on Monday. So today's the last day we're going to work on this word in this project. But perseverance, you look at that and you look at it in the different ways that we did this week, and that never giving up, right? Never giving up and just keep moving forward no matter what, no matter if you've got the lessons correct, right? Just keep going. I have met lots of people like that. I'm excluding myself from that because we don't always take in the lessons. We're moving forward, but we're not working with those lessons. We're not taking those lessons and applying them to our lives, right? Today I woke up, it was payday. I'm working on a big trip for next month. I'm so excited to say next month. You guys are going to hear me say that every single day, right? In this magnificent holiday, right? I'm not looking at it as vacation anymore. I'm looking at it as holiday. And if I misstep myself and call it vacation again, hopefully I will catch myself and course correct on that. Going on holidays. I created the most magnificent holiday that I possibly could. Did it mostly online. Did it through the assistance and the partnership with my sister Alice. I did it also in that showing up and being responsible at my job so that I would have a job, that I would be able to put a few funds away towards the trip, or to take that stress away, take that stress off of me because I know that I have a job and I have a paycheck coming in every 2 weeks, that I can work on this holiday that I'm putting together, that I can sit here and apply myself in the lessons, knowing that the stress of my rent is non-existent. I don't have to sit here and beat myself up and worry and let my mind wander off to other aspects of myself when I should be applying myself in the lessons. That all took lessons. So how does that work into this word persistence? Well, kind of that idea that sometimes we are moving forward, we're trudging forward, but we're not really making the job easy on ourselves. The lesson today is in the lessons. Perseverance, I move forward. I've always been somebody to look on the brighter side, even when it was dark, maybe when it was seemed unfathomable that I might be able to squeeze myself out of a bad situation or there was any hope for me to keep a roof over my head, right? This is the way I lived day to day, moment to moment. We talk about riding the waves, and it's important to ride the waves, but you don't ride those waves in your everyday, day to day. You ride those waves in those traumatic, scary, crucial moments that we need to be on top of it. That's when you use those gifts, those talents, right? But I've been doing that all my life, riding the waves in my day to day, right? In my day to day, and this is a lesson, entrepreneur lesson, right? About taking care of myself. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound like an entrepreneur lesson. Maybe not, but that's where I learned this lesson in being responsible and being accountable. Today was payday. Woke up this morning. I wasn't excited about parting with my paycheck. I wasn't. I'm never excited about parting with my paycheck. My funds are crucial to my movement in my life, in that reward for getting a job done, but also in the lessons that I've taken in is being responsible. I woke up this morning, I didn't want to part with my money, and I'm thinking, right? I used to be a big juggler, especially when I was playing VLTs, when I was a gambler. I would juggle all my bills. And that's where I learned that trick of, oh my goodness, I'll have an extra $50 today if I take $50 from that payment that I was going to make on my hydro bill or my cable or right, my internet or whatever it is, my groceries. Oh my goodness. We can do the no name brand. We can do the yellow boxes, right? Right. We can skimp. We'll use this product instead of this product. And right. What I did this morning, do I need my bus pass this month? $53. $53 can go a long ways. And I could pay my bus pass and do a couple of weekly bus passes till the end of the month. I'm saying, oh no, that's just going to be such a hassle. Why? Because the stress and the worry that's going to put into my life that every week that I'm going to have to figure out a way for the next month how to get that bus pass every week. I'm not having that on me. I can't make movement in my life worrying about that. Cindy, go get your bus pass. I want my bus pass. I don't have to worry about my bus pass, but I have $53 less than what I did, right? Yesterday. So, or this morning when I got up and had my paycheck. There was a deal on cat litter. My favorite brand has not been, this is right. You don't might not think this is pertinent to the lesson, but it is, right? I got up this morning and I'm thinking, I should go get another bag of that cat litter. My cat litter has been off the shelf, the good one, the one that doesn't smell, the one that's easy to clean out of the box. It's a little bit more money, right? But it hasn't even been on the shelf, so I haven't been able to use it. So I've been experimenting, and it's been frustrating, right? Because the cat doesn't like certain kinds, and she's a kicker with the cat litter, and some of these boxes are huge, and right, I'm ruining my granny bags because I'm not carrying those things home. I went to the store yesterday, and on the clearance shelf, what was there? My cat litter. But not that regular bag that I could manage to get home, but the bonus jumbo lifetime supply bag at the same price as those little bags that I could manage. I went, oh my goodness, I'm taking that. That's coming home with me. But there were 4 bags sitting there on clearance. Right? Payday coming along. I've got my cat litter for the month now. It's not like quite a lifetime supply, but I got a great big bag. But how would that do me next month when I'm really on a tight budget because of this holiday that I'm putting together, right? That I still want to enjoy my time between now and then, right? This is still my life, right? But I should have grabbed another bag. It's the same price I'm getting 3 times as much cat litter for the same price as I paid for the little one. It's the exact same product. And it's that product I haven't been able to get because obviously they're discontinuing it. That's why they took it off the shelf, and that's why I'm getting it discounted. Says I have no choice. I'm going to go buy that big bag of cat litter. I don't know where I'm going to put it in this apartment, but I'm going to get great use out of it. And I'm going to be grateful that I saved all that money. I would have to say I saved like $40 on these 2 bags of cat litter. That was pretty huge. And even though I'm not going to see the benefit, right, because that second bag is not in need right now, it's going to be. And I know next month when I'm scrimping and not spending any money and right? Living on whatever I'm going to be living on. Maybe it'll be a rice month. I don't know, right? I'm creating a magnificent holiday and I'm good. I'm running on fumes as it is, right? In my life, in those tough moments in my life, right? When I am down, I have no problem taking it. It doesn't make another difference to me. Let's do this. Let's divvy out this paycheck. Let's divvy out all of it. Not quite, because I still have my staff charges to pay for. And I can't not pay for my staff charges. That's one of the privileges of my job is to be able to take what I want, but to make sure on payday everything is paid for. So we are taking care of that too. Not quite sure how much that is, but I don't think it's going to leave me too much in that bank account. But you know what? I was responsible. I paid my bills. I took those stresses off my back, right? I would have persevered, but maybe I would have persevered without the cat litter. Maybe I would have persevered by every day trying to figure out script and figure out how I'm going to pay my rent. Maybe I'd have to sell something that I absolutely love because it has value and right, and I'm going to part with it and I'm going to sacrifice. Right? I don't worry at all this month. My house bills are taken care of. I've got groceries in the cupboard and in the freezer, right? Not quite enough, but right, something will show up because I took that little bit of intuition to say, put those lessons to gear, right? If you're going to save $50 and not paying this bill, what are you going to do with that $50? I know exactly what I'm going to do with that $50. I'm going to buy coffee for work. I'm going to buy a loaf of bread, right? A quart of milk. I'm going to buy creamer for my coffee. And it's going to be gone, just like it's gone now. But it's gone now, and I don't have to worry. I've got transportation to work. I've got groceries. I've got a roof over my head. The rent is paid. The bills are paid, right? I'm able to relax and enjoy my day to day until that day. That cup is replenished again. And who knows what happens between now and then? Little bonuses pop into our lives all the time. Maybe somebody will invite you out to dinner. Maybe there'll be a windfall. Maybe I'll find a $20 bill on the sidewalk. I am not worrying about it, just like I'm not worrying about my bills. Perseverance, right? We persevere, we move forward, but we move forward with those actions that will help to alleviate the struggle of that little bit of resilience that we have to come up with to persevere. There's a lesson in that, you guys, because I picked it up loud and clear this morning, right? I'm going to boo hoo somewheres down the road if I see a fancy purse or a fancy blouse, right? I can't buy it. That's okay. I got lots of beautiful clothes in the closet. So many clothes that I was able to take a big bag into work and donate it for another person to be able to enjoy because they were really beautiful clothes, but they didn't serve me anymore, right? A little bit of give back, right? All the way around, I'm feeling good. We're going into our weekend, you guys, in this job that puts the roof over my head. So grateful for that job. That gives me that diversity in my life that I so need because I do not want to swing so far onto one side that, right, I'm not even interested in the lessons of the other side. It's in that partnership with myself that we are moving forward, right? Grateful for the lessons that come across my path, grateful for this platform and this brand, right? That I created, that I persevered in, that I never gave up in, that now it's rewarding me at the very least to have this mirrored back in me when I get on the bus today, put my wireless headphones in and take in a lesson from myself, right? I'm bumbling along just like everybody else, right? I come in and I let it go, but I need these lessons just as much. And I think probably more because, right, they were created by me for me. Everybody, have a great day. If you want to come in tomorrow and see the few measly, right? We got a holiday we're putting together. Staff charges that I picked up this week that I'll be paying for today. Join us. It's a great crew. I have great moderators. They chat more than I chat. It's a great time. It's a lot less light or a lot less heavy than these shows are heavy, right? But I try to keep them light. It is in the baby steps. It's in the baby bites, right? We're getting it done. We're moving forward, right? By making good decisions and making good movements. I'm kind of proud of myself. It's going to hurt. But I suspect there'll be a lesson in that if it hurts. And if it doesn't hurt that at all, I bet you there's even a bigger lesson than that. Everybody, have a great day. See you tomorrow. If not, see you Monday.